I'd like to begin by wishing a speedy recovery to the two police officers in Louisville who were shot yesterday in the line of duty. I joined Senator Scott and others in saying that we have to appreciate our police more generally. They're protecting us from the vandals, the marauders, the arsonists in our cities. And it's not just the Democrat proposition of defunding the police that threatens us. It's also the idea that if we don't appreciate our police, we won't have more volunteering to become policemen in the next generation. So I think it's absolutely imperative that we do show our appreciation for these people who are risking their lives to keep us safe. My wife and I know about this personally. As you saw from the video going into this, we were attacked by a mob in D.C. just a few weeks ago.
What's up, bro? I got you.
For those of you who doubt that the mob had violent intent, immediately after we were safely into the hotel, or somewhat safe in our hotel, one of the police officers was assaulted and received stitches in his face. And I guess what bothered me is, I commend them for their heroism. I truly believe they saved our lives. But the person who assaulted the policeman was from out of state. I think their federal charges were lodged, but then he was released on his own recognizance. I tweeted out somewhat snarkily, if you're looking for him, you may look in Kenosha. But I think we do have to investigate these people. And we have to put blame where blame is. We need to find out who's financing them. If you're from out of state and you attacked someone in D.C., I would think that the FBI or federal authorities should investigate, how did he get there? Who's paying for it? I can tell you that Black Lives Matter is supporting these folks and that we shouldn't shy away from attributing blame where blame goes. When we were attacked, the head of Black Lives Matter in Louisville had this to say. She said, "We can see the fear in their faces, and that's how we want them to live." Their goal is terrorism. They're admitting it. If you look at their exchanges online and social media, they are saying their goal is to terrorize public officials and really anybody. Many of the people in the restaurants that they're being terrorized are not public officials, but their goal is terror. Now, whether or not that equates to something that you can legally investigate, I don't know, but we should know that, and we should let corporate America know that. Corporate America is giving millions of dollars to something they perceive as an anti-racist group. In reality, it's a group that is funding terror and funding terrorists to go from city to city.